Today, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, living off dividends. Now, I know what you're thinking. Living off dividends? That's only for rich people. But I'm here to tell you that it's not true. In fact, anyone can learn how to do it even if you don't have a lot of money to start with. What are dividends? Before we get into the fastest way to get started, let's take a quick step back and talk about what dividends are. Dividends are simply a portion of a company's profits that are paid out to shareholders. So if you own shares of a company that pays dividends, you'll receive a regular check from the company. The 4% rule. Now, there's a popular rule of thumb in the investing world called the 4% rule. This rule says that you can safely withdraw 4% of your retirement savings each year without running out of money. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it's actually been proven to work over time. So if you have $1 million saved up for retirement, you could withdraw $40,000 per year without running out of money. How to live off dividends. So how can you live off dividends? Well, there are a few different ways. One way is to invest in dividend-paying stocks. These are stocks of companies that have a history of paying dividends. Another way to live off dividends is to invest in dividend-paying ETFs. ETFs are baskets of stocks that are traded on an exchange. There are ETFs that focus on dividend-paying stocks, so you can easily invest in a diversified group of companies with a history of paying dividends. The fastest way? Now, you're probably wondering what the fastest way is to live off dividends. Well, the fastest way is to invest in high-yield dividend stocks. These are stocks that pay a high dividend yield, which is the percentage of the stock's price that is paid out in dividends each year. For example, a stock that pays a $2 dividend on a $50 stock price has a dividend yield of 4%. High-yield dividend stocks typically have dividend yields of 5% or more. The risks. Now, before you go out and invest all your money in high-yield dividend stocks, there are a few things you need to know. First, high-yield dividend stocks are typically more risky than other types of stocks. This is because companies that pay high dividends are often riskier businesses. Second, high-yield dividend stocks are more volatile than other types of stocks. This means that they can go up and down in value more quickly. So if you're not comfortable with risk, high-yield dividend stocks may not be a good option for you. In conclusion. So there you have it. The fastest way to live off dividends is to invest in high-yield dividend stocks. But before you do, be sure to understand the risks involved. Thanks for watching, and remember, investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time and patience to build a successful investment portfolio. So don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just keep investing and you'll be on your way to living off dividends in no time. Disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Investing in stocks, including high-yield dividend stocks, carries inherent risks, and there is no guarantee of profits. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Before making any investment decisions, please consult with a qualified financial advisor.